there are two attributes of a leader we can learn from it, and we decide they are student people with no exception and global awareness. And global awareness will be taught about by my body later on. And let's start with the first point first. And Angela Merkel deals with the refugee with no exception and welcome them to Germany. She don't look down to them, and even instead she gives stuff and service for them to live in Germany, such as shelter and even language classes to let them to learn Germany and merge to the community and live comfortably. Besides, she don't have any racial discrimination. From the photo showed before, we can see that she smiled with them and take photos together happily. It shows that she is a very approachable person. Moving on to the global issue, she promised to develop a green transportation in India. Even though India is not under Germany control, she wanted to achieve a better environment for all of the people in the world to live, so she decided to achieve a better living environment by developing a green transportation. After that, she also asked China safeguarding the rights and freedoms granted to Hong Kong people under the Basic Law. It shows that she freely showed her awareness to the global issue in all areas. So moving on, if we wanted to apply the attribute to the career, I think we can use a project manager as an example. So he is responsible to manage the whole schedule of the site or coordinate with different parties. His job is to ensure the project is finished before or within the deadline mentioned in the contract. However, it's usually that there is delays of work because the project is complicated. So sometimes he needs to figure out solution to catch up a schedule. And here are examples of schedules of a construction project. Even though it's a small project, it still has 53 procedures to proceed. And it's easily there as errors from them, so the schedule needs to be edited or amended on it. However, sometimes it's not lucky as everyone or every project, and the manager should rearrange all the schedule to catch up the schedule. So here comes the problem. So sometimes the manager is a higher position than the worker, and some of them will not accept the worker's opinion since due to their position. So if you need to apply the attribute to our career, we should deal people with no exception by accepting the worker's suggestion, because some of the workers is specialists of individual work or stages. So the tasks or the complicated tasks maybe can divide into small tasks, or maybe can compress the tasks so the progress may be faster. Besides, we should trust the workers' ability so they can work faster and according to the tight schedule. So we should not deal with people with exception due to their position or even their races. So here's everything comes with pros and cons. If we deal with people with no exception, we can see efficiency can be improved dramatically. And besides, we can show respect to the people, and open-minded ideas can be attained, and everyone has fair opportunity in the workplace. However, extra effort are required to apply the attribute to the career.
Another attribute of Merkel is global awareness. There are several things she did can show it. In 2015, she provided help to Greece, recovering from their economic recession and facing bankruptcy. She kept some huge spending to get loans from EU. Even though this act was highly criticized by the public, she also welcomed the refugees and protected the earth. She did not care only about her country, but also the globe. Regarding global awareness, the Open Door policy launched in 2015 welcomed more than 1 million Syrian immigrants. At that time, Germany was suffering a lack of labor. So Merkel believed that these immigrants may help to solve the problem. Therefore, she accepts immigrants, providing them language and vocational training to help them integrate the society as soon as possible. As the refugees want to blend into the society as fast as they can, they work very hard. After 3 years, the refugee economy generates successfully. Some of them even learn German in 1 year only. These refugees help Germany to push the economy and provide a lot of labor. In compare, Trump thinks refugees bring threat to the USA, as most of them are avoiding war, fleeing extreme poverty and the violence associated with armed groups. Consequently, he built a wall to stop Mexico's refugees. In USA, about 1,500 refugees are arrested every day. He also passed the laws to refuse most of the refugees' applications. For protecting the environment, she was the first United Climate Commission's Minister of Environment. In her tenure, she promised to reduce the international greenhouse effect. Furthermore, she promised to invest at least 100 billion euros by 2030 to fight for global warming. In her recent visit to India, she promised to help India to develop the green transport too. However, for Donald Trump, he was the first president that denies global warming, while the former President Obama thought it is a big threat. He thought it is slowing down the economy of USA. Therefore, he suppressed the Environmental Protection Agency. He cut their budget and asked for deleting their website. This may damage some of the environmental research results. Besides, he also left the Paris Climate Agreement in 2017. This may lead to other countries follow and worsen the global warming. Global awareness can apply in engineering. For a construction engineer, they should use determined material and methods to build. While making decisions, they should not only concern the price, but also the environment and the labor, such as prevent using wood and in situ concrete. This may help reduce the climate change. Engineers can be volunteers too. Engineers Without Borders is a good choice. It is a non-government organization which was established in 2008 due to the Sichuan earthquake. They recruited over 200 engineers at that time. They went to there in person. They assessed the damage to the buildings, taught technology to build stronger houses that can withstand earthquakes, and work with villages and local governments to develop the reconstruction plans. These organizations have few mottos. They empower disadvantaged communities by engineering solutions, partners with other organizations, educational institutions and private sectors. They support charitable organizations too. Many advantages can be brought out if applied this to engineering. It can help control the climate change, show your responsibility, respect others' rights and giving chance to others. While the disadvantages are extra cost and others may reject only.